Ya, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, today we learn English class 11. Materinya tentang teks, interaksi, transaksional, interaksi terkait, saran dan tawaran. And then translate the English, the recommend and advice. Basic comprehension. Basic comprehension number 1. The 3.1 applying social function, the text, the structure and non-linguistic text of oral and written, transactional, interaction involving, and the giving and asking for information, related recommendation and offer. And next, okay, the 4.1 the compose, the transactional, international, the text, the short and simple, the which involve the age of giving and asking for information relates to recommendation and offering. Okay, this is the basic, the competence for you. Okay, I want you are to next, or you review your book. Okay, number 1. The chapter 1. The chapter 1. Okay, this is the bagan, the recommendation. I think the graphic or bagan for you. I want to recommend. Okay, number 1, the recommendation, the expression, the culture awareness. And then the expression, two expression, the asking the for recommendation, the making recommendation, and then the asking responding to a recommendation, and then the recommended to have the agreeing, the accepting and disagreeing. This is the recommendation. I think contohnya, for example, kalimat mengungkapkan kalimat saran, ya. Nanti di kalimat saran itu memberikan kalimat setuju, dan tidak setuju. Recommendation, I think to countable and uncountable, countable and uncountable, a suggestion that something is good or suitable for a particular purpose or job. Countable advice, that telling someone the best thing to do. Solution, countable, the answer to a problem. Next, the culture awareness. In daily life, the people often ask for and give suggestion. Your friend is thinking about buying the new shoes, and you recommend that he or she visit a nearby store that is offering discount. Ya, jika kamu beli sesuatu apapun, itu pasti akan mendapatkan diskon. Apalagi kamu belanjanya dengan teman kamu, kan menyarankan apakah ini bagus untuk beli atau tidak. Itu contohnya dalam bahasa Indonesia. How to give have the suggestion. To give it in the form of information. The reserve one feel as if they have the loss their independent in the making the choice. The information that should be new. Reason it have the reserve to be aware of something they have never considered before. Jadi memberikan suatu saran itu sangat membantu ke teman kamu, membantu keluarga kamu, bisa memberikan solusi yang terbaik buat teman kamu. Next, how to ask for a recommendation. Asking for a recommendation. If you were in my possession, what would you do? Making, I would postpone the appointment to a later that. The should change the clothes. Yes, you should wear the something, the warmer, or the might be just put on a jacket. Agreeing, giving, or choose. Ada pilihan. Memberikan kalimat setuju atau tidak setuju. Itulah pentingnya memberikan saran kepada teman kita atau keluarga kita. Other ways to give a recommend. The other way to give a recommend, the clue, recommendation, the author element. Why done? We build or found during the rain session. Why done? Elemennya why done? What about the building or found during the rain session? What about the verb plus ing plus noun? The you should the build upon during the rain session. You should verb 1. You can build upon during the rain session. You can the verb 1. Do you need my help to build upon? Do you need none? Oke, kalimat none ya. Jadi kita menggunakan kalimat verb 1 dan kalimat none. Oke, next the model. The model they should the ought to had better for the making recommendation. Apa sih kalimat model? Model yang bisa kita lihat di kalimatnya. Kalau di kalimat TOEFL itu biasanya dia membantu kalimat can, ya, the should bisa, the ought to, had the better. Biasanya kalau kita gunakan atau memberikan suatu saran. Gimana model itu memberikan saran, ya, kata model itu memberikan saran untuk menjadikan suatu kalimat, gitu kan? Oke, the should is the most common. We should avoid. The should is the most common. We should avoid for the victim to accept the place. The ought to. Everybody ought to know how to keep the environment clean and healthy. Had better. Is the stronger. It includes a warning that something that may happen if you do not follow the recommendation. You had better hurry up because the water will be rising. If you don't hurry, you make down. Okay, I think ada kalimat menggunakan kalimat should, kalimat ought to, dan kalimat had better di dalam kalimat menggunakan kalimat the making recommendation. Oke, ya, di dalam model biasanya ada kita menyusun dua kalimat, ada kalimat afirmatif, kalimat negatif, dan kalimat question. Apa sih afirmatif? Afirmatif itu biasanya yang digunakan kalimat positif, yang negatif ya pasti negatif, menggunakan kalimat not atau bukan. Question pasti pertanyaan. Jadi di dalam model biasanya ada tiga kalimat digunakan, kalimat positif, negatif, dan question. Contoh, for the first contohnya afirmatif, I feel my test. Negatifnya you young the children the student, I have a problem. Really, you should study harder. Okay, if the really cold outside, you ought to wear a warm jacket. Negative, the young, the children, the shouldn't. Harusnya should and don't not. Kalimat shouldn't, baca shouldn't. Ada kalimat negatif. Kalau kalimat positif, I feel my test. Jadi I feel, tidak ada kalimat not. Jadi I feel my test. Question, I have the problem. Kalau kalimat question ditambahkan kalimat tanda tanya. Contohnya, I have a problem that should I call my parent or my friend. Tanda tanya itu kalimatnya. Ya, tadi bedakan dalam menggunakan kalimat model. Nanti menggunakan kalimat kita menggunakan kalimat should, ought to, the header. Pasti ada kalimat negatif, kalimat positif, negatif, dan kalimat pertanyaan. Bagaimana kita membuat kalimat membuat pertanyaan? Mungkin pada siswa nanti pasti tahu menggunakan kalimat WH question. Apa itu WH question? WH question can be the format in this way. WH question, the what plus model plus blah blah blah. What should I do about my problem? What? Okay, number one, what? And number two, where? Where should we fight during a flood? Where? Di mana kejadian? Next. Number three, the should. Why should you believe what they say? Number 4, when they should they call the search and research team. Number 4, how, ya, how should we evaluate the victim. Jadi dalam penggunaan kita dalam kalimat recommend, W and WH itu hanya 4 yang digunakan. Number 1, what, where, why, when, and H-nya apa? How. Jadi how should we evaluate the victim. Okay, thank you for your attention. I think you have to subscribe my WhatsApp, my YouTube. Yeah, don't forget your YouTube. Thank you very much for the watching for you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.